How's it going, guys? Today we're building a gaming PC for $450 and it uses all new parts.
Yes, it is very possible to build a PC under $500 using all new parts, be able to play games at 1080p medium-high settings, and we're about to show you how to do it. But before we dive into that, let's hear a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at Cooler Master and two of their new awesome products. First up, the Cube 500 Flat Pack Case is an innovative DIY PC case that is fully modular to fit the needs of your next PC build. With easy step-by-step instructions and support for full ATX motherboards, this case will take your PC building experience to the next level. Stay tuned to the channel because we'll be doing a PC build guide in this case very soon. You should also consider the Master Liquid Atmos all-in-one liquid cooler with a super simple unboxing experience that is even more environmentally conscious, along with a dual chamber pump with their Sickle Flow Edge fans and an overall sleek design that makes it a great choice for your next PC build. Check the link down below to learn more and even enter for a chance to win one of these awesome new products. Big thanks again to Cooler Master for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into the video, shall we?
For the CPU, we have the Ryzen 5 4500. These are some really interesting CPUs because yes, they're older, but they still manufacture them brand new with stock coolers. This one's a 6-core 12-thread. You can even buy the 4100 if you want to. It's a 4-core 8-thread for $60 right now. So there's some really good bang for buck. And for the motherboard, we have the ASRock B550-m HDV. It's a pretty budget board. You only get 2 RAM slots. You just get 1 4-pin for the CPU. So this really isn't designed to go like Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 9, but in terms of like Ryzen 3 and Ryzen 5, this is a great board for the price. Now for RAM, we have dual channel OLOy 16 gigs, 3200 megahertz, and this is just black RAM. This stuff comes in around $30 right now. So yeah, DDR4 is getting really cheap now that DDR5 is on the market. And for the storage, we have this Teamgroup Mp33 SSD. This is a 512 gig NVMe. It's Gen 3 because this CPU does not support Gen 4, so it doesn't make sense to spend that extra money.
Now for the graphics card, we have an RX 5500 XT from 51Risk. Now the reason we went 5500 XT is because on Amazon right now, you get them for about $10 more than like the 580 2048 stream processors. One, they perform better, and two, they should have longer driver support compared to those other graphics cards. So pick up a 5500 XT for your next budget build, and it's gonna work great for this one. And for the power supply, we have the Zalman Gigamax 500 watt 80 plus bronze power supply. There is a 600 watt version as well if you want to basically future-proof yourself for upgrades, but 500 watts more than enough for this PC build and some slight upgrades in the future. And for the case, we have the good old Deepcool. This is not the case I ordered. So for the case, we have the Matrexx 40, which if you spend a little bit more money, you can get the Matrexx 55, which comes with 2 RGB fans up front if that's what you care about. But this case does not come with that. It comes with 1 fan in the back and no fans up front, but it does have tempered glass, and it is a $40 case. And at that price point, it's a very premium design overall. What we're gonna be doing is adding some plain fans up front from our inventory that we have, but we'll leave links down below for fans you can pick up, or just go ahead and spend the extra money on the 55 and get the, RGB fans pre-installed. But altogether, for $450, I think this build's gonna be really awesome for the money. Let's not waste any more time and show you how to put it together. All right, guys, we are kicking things off with Fortnite, and we are currently running 1080p performance mode with far view distance and low textures. Now, the reason I went performance mode is I just wanted to see what the maximum performance would be, but in my experience, and you all can let me know in the comment section down below, performance mode can be hit or miss on certain hardware. I know DX12 is normally ideal for an AMD system, but I just want to see performance mode, see if we can get close to 100 plus FPS after we load everything in, and right now, getting like 80 to 90 FPS, not a super great Fortnite experience, but we're talking about a PC that's $450. We do have the Gen 3 limitations compared to Gen 4 with the 5500 XT, and we also are just using, well, kind of lesser parts compared to going the used route, which is always going to be superior in terms of price to performance. We're not going to get the crazy high FPS numbers that you would expect with these parts because we're buying new hardware, basically budget new hardware. But it's still pretty impressive, all things considered. We'll see if it sells out when we drop in here. Wow, look at that guy dropping in right next to me. But hopefully we get at least 60 plus FPS, and then we can dive into some other games and see if Fortnite's just an outlier with AMD hardware, because AMD does be weird sometimes. You don't really know what's going on with Fortnite. Because of that, I really don't chalk it up to it being a major issue in the long run. But we're going to go ahead and drop in and hopefully get a gun here so we can survive a little longer. Ah! But there are some points I can see where I'm like looking off in the distance and stuff trying to load in that our frame times go up a bit, so it's not as smooth, but still not bad regardless. We do have XMP running with the RAM, so we're at our 3600 megahertz speed. We're pretty much taking advantage of this the best we can. I find it funny how little power this thing is consuming. And look at that GPU is at 35 watts, and that graphics card's at 25. Like, how many watts are we pulling from this thing? Hopefully I don't get killed here instantly. We're currently pulling 95 watts. 95 watts, like that is incredibly power efficient. Under 100 watts with this system, that's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, not too bad for Fortnite, I will say. It's not the most high-end competitive gaming experience, but the idea with this system versus a used parts system would be you'd be able to get into this platform, an AM4 platform that does have a decent upgrade path with a motherboard that I would say is limited a bit. If you spend a bit more money and maybe spend $500 on this system, you could get a slightly better motherboard that'd be much more suited for a higher-end Ryzen CPU. But I think respectively, you could go up to something like a 5600X or maybe even like the 5700X and then slap in a slightly better GPU. And from there, you have a decent power supply and everything, and you'd be able to almost double your performance and get a really good long-term system here. So that's kind of the goal here, is to have something that's upgradable. And so far, it's performing good out of the gate while also being very good for upgrades in the future. Good platform, good support, and yeah, so far I'm really liking this combo. Has to be in here. Ah! Oh, Jesus. They wanted to take me out with that. Hey, buddy, what's up? Sorry, Anonymous. Not happening today. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The dinosaurs are taking care of them. Sorry, Bruce is not home. And oh, I got a boost. A fight? Oh, yeah, let's go. I cleaned up this town. Woo! Turtles up. But yeah, guys, you know what? I'm gonna deem Fortnite more than playable. Incredibly power efficient, runs super cool, and 60 plus FPS with 100 FPS at times on performance settings. So far, so good. So let's go ahead and switch over to another game and see how well this PC will run.
All right, guys, we're playing Halo Infinite. We're at 1080p. We got max FOV, and I'll show you guys that real quick. Max FOV, 1080p, low settings, because we are kind of limited on VRAM, so there's no reason to stress this thing out super hard.
Yeah, this is definitely a demanding game, a more demanding esports title, but we're still getting 60 FPS on a $450 all-new parts PC. This is shoddy snipers.
Yeah, shoddy snipers.
This is a fun one.
This ain't no ranked snipers, finally. This is definitely, like, for a game like Halo, probably close to bare minimum. to run it and, you know, get like a fairly good experience. Okay, missed that.
Backsmack.
That's why melees are invented in this game.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of the things we mentioned with this system is it's good out of the gate, but the main reason you're getting it is all new parts and it's easily upgradable, being on an AM4 platform. So good to see this performance, but also good to see the potential. And they fell off the map. Nice.
He did.
Oh yes, counters.
Finally, we get a freaking headshot. What? Guy over here.
Oh, there we go. No scope. Got him.
Obviously, am I really not gonna get this?
Aha!
There we
Whoa!
Yeah.
Ooh, no scope.
That guy needs my help.
Oh, yep.
Ooh, there we go.
What's in the cup? Got him.
Shotgun's like weird.
2. Can you get the last?
We did it.
Oh, they did
Oh,
it.
I guess I wouldn't. Well, yeah, you know, we won. I'm just glad we won.
Yeah, the performance is not bad. Halo, again, a more demanding esports title, but 60 FPS, that is such a, I think it's like the flood armor is with the skin.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
But yeah, this runs pretty good. Let's run some built-in benchmarks to really stress this thing, and then talk about the value proposition of this $450 all new parts PC.
Let's do it. Okay guys, we just got done benchmarking a $450 gaming PC that was fully custom built and all new parts, and it performed amazing.
Yeah, the best part about the system is there is a bit of an upgrade path. You can't go super high end with the CPU, but you can go up to like a higher end Ryzen 5 if you wanted to, maybe one of the lower end Ryzen 7s on this platform, and get really good performance for the money. And out of the box, you saw the performance. It was really solid. So if you want to build this PC yourself, check the links in the description down below. They will be affiliate links. They will help us out. And be sure to use those links to see up-to-date pricing. And let us know, would you build a PC like this using all new parts, or would you rather go the used market route? That's always a debate we hear on the channel. We want to know what you think in the comment section down below.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
This gaming PC right here will be at PCBros.tech, and guys, we're having so many great deals at this time of the year.
PCBros.tech, the best place to buy a gaming PC at a great price. And if you use code ToastyBros2 on checkout, you'll save 2% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace out.